Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Ring Lamb. Today I have a book review on The Heir by Kiera. This is the fourth book in the selection series. This book review will be no spoilers, but there could be spoilers, well there most likely will be spoilers, for the first three books in the series entitled The Selection, The Elite, and The One, but there will be no spoilers from The Heir. If you're new to my book reviews or just need a refresher, I rate my books in 5 different categories: plot, characters, cover, suspense, and overall in terms of reading very soon. 5 out of 5, not so soon, 1 out of 5. So basically, the plot of this book, I'm just going to give a brief synopsis. Also, if I pronounce the names wrong, I'm really sorry. I'm not sure how you pronounce the main character's name, so yeah. I don't know if it's E-A-D-L-Y-N. I'm not sure if you pronounce it like Adeline or Edelyn. Not 100% sure, and I'm probably going to be mispronouncing that. It's probably a really easy name to say, but yeah, I was just finding it hard because I was reading in my head anyway, so I wasn't saying it out loud until now. So if I say the name wrong, I'm really sorry about that. Just excuse that. You guys will know who I'm talking about. So basically, the plot of this book, I give a 5 out of 5. Also, if I'm looking at my notebook because I have quite a few notes I want to talk about within this story. So the plot of this book is like 20 years after the selection has ended, and America and Maxon have lived happily ever after and had 4 children. Their eldest being Princess Edelyn, who is... They changed the rules so that Edelyn could rule, and she is going to be the queen of Aaliyah. I'm not sure that's how you pronounce their home province. But basically this story follows her, and she goes through her very own selection, and she's very weary of finding love because she sees how hyped up her parents' relationship is, and she really doesn't think she needs somebody to rule with. She's just happy being a sole ruler, kind of. And she's not too sure. It says that she's not too sure if she'll prove that finding her own happily ever after isn't as possible as she always thought. So plot, I give a 5 out of 5. This book did leave on quite a bit of a cliffhanger. It definitely did not tarnish what I thought of the series. Like, I really like the selection series. The Elite was really annoying, I have to admit, but the one was definitely a reprieve, and the first one I really enjoyed. And this, I was kind of weary walking into this. I didn't want to disappoint or tarnish what I thought about the rest of the series, but it definitely did not disappoint, and I actually really enjoyed it. I loved everything that happened in the plot, actually. I didn't really have anything I was really bothered by, and I just really liked it. Along with characters, I give a 5 out of 5 as well. I really enjoyed the new characters as well as seeing the old characters, and I think the old characters were brought back in a way that was really nice to see. I especially love the character of Princess Edelyn. You can definitely tell she's America's child because she is quite stubborn and wants to do stuff her own way, just like America. And it was kind of funny. There was a little joke Maxon had talking kind of about that. And I just really liked her character. I really liked her twin brother Aaron's character. Her younger brothers, I just really liked their bond they all had. I liked the new boys, how they came in, and certain ones, like, I liked how they all had kind of distinct personalities. And I have some favorites like Kyle, Hale, Henri, and Eric. Yes, those were, I'd have to say those are my favorite. Also, I guess Fox would be another favorite, but those were the kind of the ones that are pushed in the forefront, I would say. But I really did enjoy, yeah, the characters in this book. I have a few notes on it. So I like how the old characters' features, it's interesting to see. I'm just reading this what I wrote. I like how Aaron is more romantic than Edelyn. It's like reverse gender stereotypes kind of in a way, because a lot of time in literature, it's always the girl who's more like wanting to fall in love and like it's her destiny and stuff like that. But it's very interesting to see this role reversal kind of. I know it's not like a typical stereotype, and I hate to say that, but typically girls are portrayed as the ones who want to fall in love and the guy's a bit more reluctant to fall in love. I'm just going for typical portrayal. I could be wrong. Maybe you guys see it a different way, but that's personally how I see a lot of this stuff. And I really liked how that kind of was role reversed, because it was kind of interesting to see that, because that portrayal isn't very much in literature. It's either both of them want to fall in love, or it's mostly like the girl, it seems like, wants to fall in love more than the guy who's kind of reluctant. That could just be me, but I found that very interesting dynamic in the book. And to me, this feels like a reboot. And I put down, it kind of feels like Boy Meets World / Girl Meets World reboot. I really liked Boy Meets World. Girl Meets World, I haven't seen too much of it, but from what I've seen, I've really liked it. But basically, Boy Meets World, like we saw Topanga and Corey go through life and fall in love, just like in the one we saw Maxon and America's relationship come full circle. And now the reboot, like Girl Meets World, if you've seen it, the parents are in the background, and it's their kids that are in the forefront, specifically their daughter. Just like in this book, you see America, Max, and you have some cute stuff, but mostly the focus is on Princess Edelyn, which I did enjoy, and it kind of reminded me of that show, so I thought I'd just point that out in case you've seen the two parallels between that show and you like that dynamic. This is kind of how it works, I would say, within the cover. I give a 5 out of 5. These covers in this series are always beautiful, and I really like this cover actually a lot. I was kind of skeptical at first because I didn't like the swatches of color online, but just like almost every other book I review, once I see it in person, I like it a lot better. Also, I noticed something. It looks like there's a wedding dress in the background. If you see the mirrors in the back, it looks like a white dress instead of a gray dress at the front. So I just really liked that. And I just really like how it's kind of different, but it's the same kind of style because, once again, I know it's not a reboot of the series, but it feels kind of like a reboot to me. So that would work appropriately. Suspense, I give a 5 out of 5. I read this in a day and a half. It didn't take me long. And I would have read it a lot sooner if I hadn't had to go to school on Thursday. But I really enjoyed it. It was really, like, it was all the things I loved about the selection wrapped up into this, and it just brought back stuff from the selection reading it, and it's just a very fast read, especially after I've been reading very big books lately, so after reading that, this seemed like such a quick read, suspenseful, kept me interested, and I wanted to read more. And overall, I give it a 5 out of 5 as well. I definitely read this again. It's a short read, and it's also a very, very good read. I really enjoyed this, did not disappoint, and if you're a little bit wary going into this because you liked the selection series, you don't want it to disappoint, you don't have to fear if you felt the same way I felt about the books. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!